Hello everyone, welcome to the 80 Q&A practice. Today's Q&A is going to start out with defense questioning. Okay, ready? When you first saw him there, could you tell if he had blood on him? No. So you held the door open and let him hop in? Yes. How long were you inside telling people that Daniel was being attacked? Like in between 30 seconds and a minute. Who did you tell? My mom and Jessica. Who is Jessica? My sister. What did they do when you told them? They ran into the family room and just waited until Daniel came in, until he hopped in all the way. And when he came, the neighbor came from across the street and wrapped a towel around him. Hold on. When you told your mom and sister, Jessica, that Daniel was being attacked, where were they? They were in the kitchen making dinner. So Daniel hopped in? Yes. You held the door for him? Yes. After he hopped in, what did you do? I went back into the kitchen and sat down on a chair and just watched. Were you crying? Yes. Why were you crying? I don't know. Was Daniel crying? Yes. What about Josh? Where was Josh? Josh was coming in through the door. And a neighbor came in? Yes. Who was the neighbor? I don't know. Do you know the neighbor's name? No. What did the neighbor do? He wrapped a towel around Daniel's leg. Did he wrap the towel around Daniel's leg or around the outside of Daniel's blue jeans? Around his leg. Had someone taken off Daniel's blue jeans? No, he just pulled them up. Can you tell me about the neighbor? Was it a man or a woman? Man. Do you know his name? No. Can you tell us anything about him? Was he black or Mexican or white or Oriental? Mexican. Do you know where he lived? Yes, across the street. Did he have any kids? I don't know. Did he have a dog? I don't know. Do you know who that man is? No. Was he tall or short? He was tall. Did he bring the towel with him, or did he get it at your house? at our house. Do you remember what the man did in addition to wrapping it around Daniel's leg? No. Did the man say anything? I don't know. Did he talk to your mom? I think so. Do you remember what he said? No. Do you remember what your mom said? No. Okay, I'm going to switch transcripts. Okay, this transcript you're going to hear corporation, judgments, satisfactions, and additional. Okay, and this is going to be, let's see here, plaintiff attorney. Do you have judgments against any of these corporations? No. Do you have judgments against any individuals that were associated with these corporations in any way? No, not other than the two I have listed now. Now, have these two judgments been satisfied in whole or in part? Satisfactions of judgment in full have been filed. Both judgments. Now, as to the first action you mentioned, is that the satisfaction of judgment coming from the money that is in dispute in this action? It is my understanding it is. Yes, sir. And then there was a partial satisfaction in the second action you have mentioned, also involving these same funds. Is that correct? That is my understanding, yes. Now, other than the monies that are involved in this action, how did you obtain satisfaction of judgment in this second action? How did you obtain the $10,000? I did not obtain any additional money. The debt owed to me had been satisfied, so I filed a satisfaction of judgment to clear the record. What person or entities satisfied the portion of the judgment that is not involved in this action? As I said, there was no additional money paid. There was no additional money paid to you? That is right. You never received any more than the $3,000. That is correct. Okay, we've got a few more minutes. Again, this is going to be plaintiff. What did he respond? He stated, yes, sir. Did you ask him anything after that? Yes, sir. I asked him, with these rights in mind, if he was willing to talk about the case. What did he say? Yes, sir. Did you make any threats to him? at this time? Objection. Calls for a conclusion. No, sir. Overruled. Did you suggest to him that things may go better for him if he were to make certain statements to you? No, sir. What did you discuss with Mr. Heron? I advised Mr. Heron that he had been arrested on suspicion of armed robbery. I explained to him that when I spoke to him about robbery, I was speaking about the robbery of a stop-and-go market at 1827 West La Palma in Anaheim earlier that evening. Okay, and that concludes our 80 Q&A practice. Have a great day.